This is Tom Colley for Through the Ropes Boxing. I'm back at the Origin Gym in Raynham. I'm here with Joel Bartell. Joel, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Just first session back since my fight last Saturday.
Good win last time out last Saturday, Joel. I know you had a last minute change of opponent. Did that throw you off at all? Or?
No, it's been hard matching me lately because nobody wants to take the fight. They don't want to risk it for whatever. So it's been constant changing opponents, and like I got this opponent maybe Friday morning for the fight on Saturday, and it was supposed to be 8 round. It ended up being 6, but I still got the job done, and yeah, keeping it moving.
With the change of opponent, Joel, does anything change for you mentally, or do you have to do any last minute changes, or is it just a case of you go in there and focus on yourself and do your work?
Yeah, no, nothing really changes. I've said before, like, I've got a really good ring IQ and I can figure people out. Obviously, when you've got a title fight, you want to sit down and study an opponent and create a game plan. But I've sparred and I've boxed so many people that when I get in there on the day, I can figure it out well and know what to do.
Just talking off camera there, Joe, I know you're hoping to get out about 4 times this year. Stay active, stay busy. Next time is in April at the York Hall, is that right?
Yeah, 27th of April at the York Hall. I've got another fight on a TM show. Looking to get a good opponent, step up to 8 rounds again, and yeah, put on a show.
Any idea of who you're going to be fighting yet, Joe, or is that still up in the air?
No, that 8 rounder on the 27th, that's up in the air. But we're looking at domestic opponents, but seems like same as the last show I boxed on, they don't want to fight, so there's that. But then we're also looking at top level foreign opponents. It's just getting them over to fight me.
That's it, and that's the attitude that you've got, Joe, and I think that's why all the fans tune in to see you. And in terms of your next fight, I mean, are you going to stay in the gym? Are you going to stay active, or are you take any time off?
Yeah, so like obviously I boxed last Saturday. I've had a couple of days off. Now I've got starting Saturday. I've got an 8-week camp. You know, I'm always in the gym, staying fit, ticking over. So I'll start sparring in a week or 2, and getting that sharpness back. And I'm already fighting fit. So yeah, I don't take too much time off. I keep myself fit and I keep myself ready because you never know what can happen. An opponent in a big fight might fall out, and I'll be ready to jump in.
And what's next for you this year? I know you mentioned stepping it up to 8 rounds, looking to step up the level of opponent towards the back end of the year next year. I mean, we're only just in 2024, but as the year goes on, where are you sort of looking to be by the end of 2024 in terms of your career and stepping up the levels?
Well, look, I'm gonna deal with April the 27th first, but there should hopefully be some big news coming, and I'm looking to finish the year strong. 2 belts, 1 belt, 2 belts, something like that, and then in the top 10 in Britain at middleweight. But that's for sure.
That's exciting times, Joe. Exciting times. Just touching on the wider scope of boxing. Seen the long-awaited rematch of Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor's now been announced. What did you think of the first fight? And I know it's a controversial decision. What were your thoughts on the first one?
Well, I thought, you know, when you watch a fight, like, if you just watch it, like, as a person enjoying boxing, you instantly think that Jack Catterall smashed it. And I do think Jack Catterall beat him, but if you're going on picking shots and point scoring, then it's a lot closer than you'd originally score. So it was a closer fight than people think, but I do think Catterall won it, and I do think Catterall's gonna make sure he wins this one for sure.
See Catterall winning the rematch. Do you see that going to points or stoppage?
To be honest, I think I see Catterall stopping him late, but you never know. You know, they're both top level fighters, so you never know what can happen on the night.
We're seeing not long now, I think it's next weekend, Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. Huge crossover fight. We obviously saw Fury v Joshua earlier on last year, or later on last year. Are you looking forward to that one? And what do you make of the whole crossover boxing thing? The fact that Ngannou comes in and he's able to pick up 2 of the biggest names in the division in his first 2 pro fights.
Yeah, I like the crossover. I like the crossover thing. It gives both sports, and especially boxing, a lot more eyes on it. Get a lot more publicity. So it can only be good for boxing. I mean, he's a top-level UFC fighter, so he should be able to make a big fight in boxing. Maybe should he be able to make a fight with Joshua and Fury? But you know, the fights have been made. They're exciting fights, and because of how Fury performed in the first one, it allows a fight of Joshua to come after. So I am looking forward to it. I'm thinking maybe Joshua's got a bit too much firepower, but I don't know, we'll see, because Ngannou's a seriously tough man.
Definitely. And Joel, I mean, talking of the crossover boxing, I mean, I know you're a purebred boxer, you've been long amateur career, successful amateur career, now in the pro ranks and looking to do things the organic way, if you like. But if an opportunity ever came your way, you know, a big name in the crossover scene, wanted a few rounds with Joel Bartell, is that something you'd do?
Look, like you said, I'm pure boxing, so I've got a plan of what I want to do. You know, once I've completed that myself, maybe something will come. But I've got to do what I want to do in boxing first, and then if something happened afterwards, I'd be up for that.
This is Tom Colley for Through the Ropes Boxing with Joel the Beast Bartell. Thank you, Joel.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Thank you, mate.